Okay, good morning, welcome to
FamilyMath number 860.
Math 860. So, a friend of mine online, Ben Orlin, wrote a neat book called
Math with Bad Drawings.
Math with Bad Drawings. And I had each of you pick a chapter in the book that you thought looked interesting and read it. And so today we're going to talk through some of the things you found in your chapters. And I think we have the chapter you picked marked here.
Yep.
Which was this one?
Dice.
An Oral History of the Death Star?
No. Well, it's about dice.
Oh, where is your chapter? Oh, back here. Oh, the chapter before that one. Okay.
Yeah, so, it's back a little ways, but
Alright.
starts here, a game of dice.
Oh, a game of dice. Okay. And what interested you about this chapter?
Well, it kind of like showed how dice evolved throughout the history, and it also kind of explains how good dice are made.
Okay, interesting. What did you think of the drawings in this chapter?
It's pretty good.
Wait, the drawings are good?
Yeah, pretty good.
What? Do you think that there might have been some false advertising on this book then?
Maybe they're bad somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Hopefully, right? Okay, so tell me what you learned about dice in this chapter.
So
Because we have a lot of dice. We brought a variety of our dice that we have out here. What did you learn?
Well, they talked about, again, how good dice are made. So, it was like, good dice, they kind of look fair. They have to look fair. So, this dice might not be a good dice, because it doesn't look natural.
Okay, what kind of dice is that?
It's a snub dice. But it gives the same odds, but it just doesn't look like it would do that.
Okay, skew dice, I think.
Skew dice, yeah.
That was called. Okay, yeah. So that's a skew dice. So that doesn't look like it would be fair. But actually, we did an experiment with them, and it turned
They
out.
were fair.
Turned out it seemed pretty fair statistically. Okay.
And then the good dice work anywhere. So this die, the problem with this D120, it has the equal sides, but if you roll it, it'll just keep on rolling for a while, and if you have it on like a slope, it will just kind of keep rolling down.
Okay.
And also it's not very hard, but it's just kind of hard to tell what the top number is.
Okay.
Right now it's 120 is on the top.
Oh wow, 120 is on the top.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds of that?
1 in
1 in
120.
120.
1 in 120. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. What are some ones that you would say are good dice?
Well, so we have the casino dice are obviously good dice.
Okay. What makes them especially good?
Well, so they made these dice just perfect cubes. They have 90-degree corners, and then the dots are made with the material with the same density as the filling.
Okay. So
Rest of the die.
these are not just good dice.
They should be perfect dice.
Yeah,
Well, as close to perfect as
If
we can
you've
make them.
if you've rolled them once, they become near perfect.
Yeah. Okay. And how do they compare, say, with these dice that are probably just dice from a Monopoly game or something?
Well, so these dice have like divots or kind of dimples in them on the faces,
Mm-hmm.
and so 6 has more dimples on it. That means it weighs less.
Okay.
And the 1 face has the least dimples, which means it weighs more, so it's more likely to go down, and the 6 is more likely to come up.
Interesting. Okay. And what are some other good, or maybe good dice that you have?
Well, they don't all have to be D6s, so you have the D4, which the history's, it's a good die, but it's history's worst die because the face goes down, so they had to kind of design it so the numbers were all at the point corner.
Interesting. Okay.
It still works. The D8. We have the D10.
Now, what's different about the D10 from the ones you were just showing me?
Well, these are platonic solids, and also the D6s are too. And
Okay.
these are made with kites. So they have two. They have like one side to them that has like 5 kites going down, and then they have another side with 5 kites going up.
Interesting. So
So
that's
it's not a
plat-
platonic solid.
Does that make it a good dice or not such a good dice, or we don't know?
Well, it still kind of serves its purpose.
All right.
And then we have a D12 and then a D20.
Okay. Interesting. So what was the most interesting thing from that section that you learned?
Well, it was that you can quickly and easily like make a dice simulation like on Mathematica or something, but like the casinos wouldn't replace it with like their real dice with the computer dice, because it's like good dice feel like dice,
Uh-huh.
and they can't just be like computers.
I see.
Still
So
like the thrill of the rolling.
you like the thrill. People like the thrill of
Yeah.
the rolling rather than just being told random numbers.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, cool. All right. Good job. So let's move on to the next section.